Welcome to Tech Talk Today. I'm Amira, and I'm joined by my co-host Jamal. Today, we're diving into an increasingly important topic in the world of technology and governance, strengthening the AI acquisition process.
That's right, Amira. As artificial intelligence becomes more prevalent in our society, it's crucial that we have robust systems in place for acquiring and implementing AI technologies, especially in government and public sector applications.
Absolutely, Jamal. We'll be discussing 5 key ways to improve this process based on recent developments in the field. Let's start with the first one, implementing a standardized procurement framework.
Great point. The IEEE P3119 standard for the procurement of artificial intelligence and automated decision systems is a perfect example of this. It provides a structured approach to AI procurement, helping organizations critically evaluate AI services and tools before acquisition.
Exactly. This standard introduces 5 key processes, defining the problem and solution requirements, evaluating vendors, evaluating solutions, negotiating contracts, and monitoring contracts. It's designed to integrate seamlessly with existing procurement cycles.
Moving on to our second point, prioritizing pre-procurement planning. The IEEE Working Group found that traditional procurement often skips the crucial step of defining the problem or business need before seeking solutions.
That's a critical insight, Jamal. By focusing on pre-procurement, organizations can better assess their needs and risk appetite, ensuring they're not just adopting AI for the sake of it, but addressing real defined problems.
Absolutely. Our third point builds on this, enhancing vendor and solution evaluation. The standard introduces scoring guides to analyze vendors' claims about their AI solutions, as well as assessing the vendor's AI governance practices and policies.
This is crucial for transparency, isn't it? It requires vendors to provide robust disclosure about their AI systems, which has been a major gap in existing procurement practices.
Definitely. And that leads us to our fourth point, improving contract negotiation and language. The standard offers reference contract language specifically tailored for AI systems, addressing gaps in existing software and IT contract templates.
That's fascinating, Jamal. Can you give our listeners an example of where this might be particularly useful?
Certainly, Amira. Imagine a scenario where a government agency is procuring an AI system for processing citizen applications. The contract language could include specific clauses about data privacy, algorithmic bias prevention, and regular audits of the AI's decision-making process.
That's an excellent example. It really highlights how important tailored contract language is when dealing with the unique challenges of AI systems.
Exactly. Now let's move on to our fifth and final point, implementing post-procurement monitoring. This involves continuous assessment of key performance indicators and metrics, as well as monitoring for the risks identified earlier in the procurement process.
This ongoing monitoring is crucial, isn't it? AI systems can evolve and change over time, so it's not enough to just evaluate them at the point of purchase.
You're absolutely right, Amira. It's about ensuring long-term accountability and effectiveness of the AI systems we implement in our public institutions.
Now, Jamal, I understand there's an interesting concept being used to test these procurement processes. Can you tell our listeners about regulatory sandboxes?
Certainly. Regulatory sandboxes are real-life testing environments where new technologies and procedures can be evaluated without being fully constrained by existing laws and regulations. They're like controlled experiments for policy and technology.
That sounds like a valuable tool. How are they being used in the context of AI procurement?
Well, the IEEE Working Group has been engaging with various government agencies to test the developing standard against real-world AI use cases. This allows them to identify potential challenges and refine the standard before its full implementation.
That's fascinating. It really shows the level of thought and testing that goes into developing these procurement standards. To wrap up, can you summarize the 5 key ways we've discussed to strengthen the AI acquisition process?
Certainly, Amira. The 5 ways are: 1. Implementing a standardized procurement framework. 2. Prioritizing pre-procurement planning. 3. Enhancing vendor and solution evaluation. 4. Improving contract negotiation and language. And 5. Implementing post-procurement monitoring.
Excellent summary, Jamal. It's clear that a lot of work is being done to ensure responsible and effective AI procurement, especially in the public sector. This is crucial as AI becomes more prevalent in our society.
Absolutely, Amira. It's an exciting and important field that will continue to evolve. Thanks to all our listeners for tuning in to today's episode of Tech Talk Today. Until next time, keep exploring the world of technology.
Thanks, Jabal, and thanks everyone for listening. Remember to subscribe for more insights into the latest tech trends and developments. This is Amira, signing off.